Christie, please, before we start, just tell us briefly who you are and what you do.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me, Chris. My name is Kristensen. I've been working in startups and carried them through an exit strategy as a chief marketing officer, where we were successful in an acquisition by MasterCard. Most recently, I am an advisor and growth leader and helping a lot of female entrepreneurs to thrive their businesses through commercial marketing and partnerships.
All right. Christie, tell us, why is it important for startup companies, and specifically in the fintech space, which is a very abstract sort of service, why is it important for them to learn how to storytell?
I think it's essential. But if we were to take a few steps back, I think it comes back to being customer obsessed. I think it's so important to really understand what is it that your customers' challenges are, how can you help solve for those, and how do you help your business, your customers thrive. At the end of the day, all businesses are there to serve their customers. And underpinning that, you will figure out what is it that they're looking for and how can you serve them. And that will give you the ingredients to create strong storytelling. And that will just help them understand how you can help them thrive. So for me, storytelling is at the essence of everything.
Okay. Now, how can fintech startups leverage the capabilities that have been developed by media companies in order to convey that story?
I would say startups and entrepreneurs should look at media as their microphone. How do you make sure that your story is being told, but through the mass, and that you use the media in collaboration with you to tell that story out to their users, their readers, and their network. So for me, it's essential in your distribution channel and your distribution strategy, and you should be looking at media as your go-to partner in your marketing strategy.
All right, and then just finally, we have so many different formats and channels. Like we have social media, we have video, we have podcasts, we have audio, we have long play. How can companies best mix the different channels and different formats to more effectively tell this story?
Yeah, I think it's so important. Again, going back to the customer, right? Where are they? Where do they show up? Where do they live their lives? Rather, if they are B2C end customers or from a B2B perspective, from a corporate customer perspective. Where are they? What do they care about? What channels are they on throughout their day-to-day life? And then tap into that. And that doesn't really matter what you believe in. If that's where your audience are, you should show up there. So use the data, use the intelligence, and use the understanding of the media to identify where you should position yourself and where to show up.